Hello and welcome back to my channel. We are actually going into Hobby Lobby. I love going into Hobby Lobby in the fall time, but as I look through the window, I can see that they have Christmas. Oh, it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and it is only October. But I will take it when I can get it. I love looking at the Christmas trees. I love looking at all of the Christmas trees and all of the Christmas decorations. My house is not that big for that big of a tree, but we're going to go look at all of the decorations that they have out. Look at the Santa and Mrs. Claus. Those would be perfect for the front lawn or your patio. They were $99.99. I do believe they were 50% off. And these are very pretty. If you have like a walkway to put those in, that would be wonderful. That would absolutely be wonderful. I love the nutcrackers. They are just so regal during the Christmas holiday. I do love it. I love coming into Hobby Lobby any time of the year, especially during the holidays. But I'm looking for a front flag, and I see the one that I think I want. It has Santa and Rudolph on it, and that is a front flag that you can hang in on a wire hanger in the front yard. I think that one is really nice. It was $8.99, so it would be half off right now. It is amazing to me that everything is half off. If I had an unlimited budget, I would be buying up everything that I see. I just want. Now, they do have their fall stuff out. They have their Thanksgiving stuff out, but we're going to go past that. We're going to walk past it. We're going to just exit like that didn't exist. We're going straight for the Christmas stuff. We're going right into the Christmas stuff, and I see a tree. Now, this is just a tree that you can hang anywhere. Just like a glittery tree. But I have never seen these before. I have never seen these. They're like little spoons, like a teaspoon and a tablespoon. And it's got Santa and the snowman and the reindeer and a penguin. I think that is adorable. But again, I think all the Christmas stuff is, especially the Winnie the Pooh Christmas. I have a Winnie the Pooh mug that I use all the time. And these are the little stirs that you can get, like to stir your coffee or your cocoa with. They had the little gingerbread men, and they had these little tree trucks that drive the trees. And then this looks like a peppermint swirl. It is a red and white peppermint swirl. These, I have no idea what they were, but it was Santa Claus. But look at the aisles are packed of Christmas stuff. And I am looking for a crockpot, but I'm not going to get a Hello Kitty crockpot. I just can't. But I could get a Hello Kitty mug. The Hello Kitty mug is adorable. And these little tins now, you can use little tins for a lot of reasons. You can put candies in them, or cookies, or gift cards. Now this one, I would put cookies in. I would definitely put a bunch of cookies in this tin, but I love all the tins. I do. Now this is a table mat, like a placemat, but it has Santa in a cocoa mug. I love that. I love all the colors of this Christmas. I do. I love gingerbread. I don't like gingerbread. I've tried it many times. I don't think I like the taste of gingerbread, but I love the look of little gingerbread men, and I think this is just for a child. I think that is just a little child's apron. They need to have one for a big adult because I thought it was so cute, and they have these little boards. Now, I think this one is a hot plate. That one looks like a hot plate to me, and this one looks like a cutting board or a charcuterie board. That's what it looks like to me. But I loved looking at those, and just little bowls, little Christmas bowls. I loved the pink in Christmas. I did not like the pink in Halloween, but I loved the pink in Christmas. I love little pink things, little pink additions for Christmas, but I did love all the gingerbread stuff. I don't know, it looks so festive to me. A gingerbread man looks so festive. But we did have a Santa tin that you could put cookies in. I love that one. And look at all the pillows. Look at all the pillows. All the pillows they had for 40% off. I would love my house to be filled with pillows. I would. Now we're coming up to something that I will be buying this week. I wonder if you can guess what it is. Now there is a Santa cookie jar. That is Santa is a cookie jar. These little mugs, they look so cozy. Could you imagine having hot chocolate in that with the marshmallows and the whipped cream on top? I can, and I can imagine getting it from this hot cocoa caddy, which I am definitely going to get because I drink hot chocolate all during the holidays. All during the holidays, I drink hot chocolate. This would be perfect for me. It is $43.99. I think it's either 40% off or 50% off, so it'd be 20 something dollars, $22 or something like that. That I would definitely use all the time. Not in the holidays, I would still use it. Now there was a red bird, and then we have these napkin rings. I love the napkin rings. I love the napkin rings. This one is beautiful. I wonder how much that one is. That is a beautiful napkin ring, and this one is $10.99. $10.99. I did like that napkin ring, and then this one just says Mary. Just a little simple Mary. But I love all the red. I love the red and the green for Christmas, and I think everybody, those are the normal colors for Christmas are red and green. Now these things, I did not know what they were, and I had to read. They are table scatters. You just scatter those on your table for decoration. I know. But here is the Hello Kitty crockpot. A Hello Kitty crockpot. It is small. I'm looking for a large one. I would love to have a Hello Kitty crockpot, but I need a bigger one. Mine needs to be bigger. But they did have some Hello Kitty serving trays. Look at this pink. It is pink, 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 pink Hello Kitty serving tray. It is like a glossy pink, I really did like that. I really did like all of these, but look at that. Could you imagine that as your napkin ring on the table? That would be something beautiful. You wouldn't even want to use your napkin. And these are just little plastic cups, little red and green plastic cups if you are having a party or if you are just setting up for Christmas. Those would be nice. Oh, I loved the deer on these. I love the idea of just having an outdoor Christmas. Just a natural outdoor Christmas with all the animals. I love that idea. And they have a lot of it. They have the buffalo plaid. just the Christmas tree, just the trees, just the trees. So it's like an outdoor Christmas. It feels like an outdoor Christmas. And they have little, oh, look at the angel. I had totally forgotten I saw the angel. That angel is so cute. I don't think it lights up or anything. It's just a decoration. You can put up a little angel decoration. I love the candy cane platter. Look at that. I love the candy cane platter. I did not see that until I started editing this video. But I do love that. I do love that. And they have more pillows, more pillows, more pillows. I love the Merry Christmas pillow. Just put that along the back of your couch. I love the Merry Christmas pillow. I love that. It's that pop of cozy. That is what the word I'm looking for. A cozy Christmas. I want this to be a cozy Christmas. I do. I've always thought about sipping cocoa in front of a fire with a beautiful tree in the background and lots of presents around it, and looking out the window and watching the snow fall, watching the snow come down. That would be a beautiful Christmas. is just a fun little fact. Now here is another shark. It is a pirate shark. Now this one does not look as nice as the other shark that we just saw, but he is a pirate shark, a pirate shark. Now that is just a little pink truck carrying a pink tree. So if you like pink, that is just something else to add to your pinkness. I love pink, actually. That's my favorite color, and if I could have all pink tree, I would. Now this is a pumpkin spice latte because everybody needs a pumpkin spice latte. You just need it all the time, everywhere. From, from late July till January. And this, I think these are like mini faux crystals, little faux crystals that you could put on your tree. They have tacos to put on your tree. They have sushi, I can't say it, but they have sushi to put on your tree. They have these little gingerbread houses. Now the only thing about all of these ornaments is that they weigh some staple stuff, especially Nug Life. Yes, that is a chicken nugget with hands and feet. That is a chicken nugget, and of course you need it on your tree, but like I was saying, they all weigh so much. I don't know how many things you could put on the tree that way. That, look at the pizza. The pizza looks mean. That looks like a mean pizza. They even have cranberry sauce. You could put cranberry sauce on your tree and a hamburger. Now I did like this little one. That is milk for Santa, and carrots are for the reindeer. Yeah, Santa does not eat the carrots. He might eat a taco if you left him a taco. I think he would appreciate a taco. I think we should all start leaving Santa a taco or a mermaid. I think Mrs. Claus would get mad if we left him a mermaid, but I think we should start leaving Santa a taco. I think he would like that. I mean, you could leave him the cookies too. But yeah, just throw him a taco because Santa likes them. He does. I know. I saw. He likes tacos. They don't have a Taco Bell at the North Pole. Now this is the engagement ring that I would probably get in. That's a joke, absolutely. And little gingerbread guys, but they have so many ornaments here. Look at that. That is a triceratops. It is a dinosaur ornament. And this is a pterodactyl. Now these were fuzzy. They're fuzzy. That is a pterodactyl. It's like a prehistoric bird. A pterodactyl. That is a big word for me to say, pterodactyl. Now they did have these little cute reindeer. I thought her foot was broken off, but she's just holding it high. And that is a pretty reindeer. Now we want a little, I think this is a little boy reindeer. Isn't he adorable? He's got his little bell on. He is so cute. I love those. And I would hang those on my tree too, but let's look at the trees that they have. What kind of tree should I get? I need about a 7-foot tree, and I want it to be big and bushy. I liked the feel of those needles, and it was $3.99, but it was 9 feet. I need 7 feet. I can't put a 9-foot tree in the house, and these all look like they're 9 feet. I wonder if I could cut a couple. I mean, our ceilings are probably 9 feet, but I don't want it to go all the way to the top. But I did find these garland. Look at this. These are like little beaded garlands. I love the white beaded garland. That is so pretty. I love that. I think they were $4.99. Yes, I think those garland were $4.99. And they have more trees over here. A lot of more trees. And I do believe they're 7-feet trees, so I can look at these. And I did like that one, and I'll show you in a minute because I'm taking this ornament centerpiece out of these trees. I like these trees. I like them. I like the color. I like the little bulbs on them. But if you have a desk and you need a tree for your desk, this is a great idea for a tree for the desk. Get that little bucket and get that tree, and that would be perfect to sit on your desk. And they have many ornaments that you can put on it. They have all the many ornaments that you can put on that. I just think that is a perfect idea for a tree, for your desk, for your home, for anywhere actually. Now I love looking at deer. I don't know, deer are just so symbolic of the forest, of just freedom. I love looking at the deer. And this is like a forest Christmas. It looks like a forest Christmas to me. It does. Look at all the different animals that it has. It has the blue and the pink reindeer. And they look vintage. They look vintage. They look like something that came out of the 50s or the 60s. But they are new. They are new. But they have that feel. And look at the bear over there. I love the bear. And another deer. Look at that big antlers on the deer. And now these are just little accents that you can put around the house. Merry Christmas and a little house. I love all of this. Now these are like natural garland. I know stars aren't natural, but look at all the other colors. They have mushrooms. They have the little mushrooms. And then all of the pine cones. I love the idea of the pine cones. I love the idea of stringing up pine cones. That is very nice. You could actually go outside and collect pine cones. But I saw these little fox ornaments. They reminded me of Frivolous Fox. I don't know why, they just did, because they're a fox. But you can hang these on your tree also, and all of these ornaments. They have bunnies, they have deer, they have squirrels. You can make your whole tree a nature tree with all the nature's animals on it. That would be awesome. I love the idea of an outside tree on the inside. So it would be a Christmas tree that you've decorated, but it has all the outside elements on it, and I think that would be so perfect. And actually these were 50% off. All these decorations were 50% off, so you could double up on them and you could fill up your entire tree. I think that would be so cool. See, they even had these little jars that had the trees inside of them. I love that idea. I absolutely love that idea. And these houses, now these were not heavy. These were not heavy. They were light wood. It looks like a church. It looks like a church, and you can hang the church and hang the houses all over your tree. I think that would be spectacular. I actually like that idea. I almost dropped this one. These are little reindeer. Look at them. Look, the little reindeer. Like somebody made a little reindeer, and the little trucks. Now the little trucks were a little bit heavier than everything else, but the candy canes, the burlap candy canes. I love the idea of a tree filled with the burlap candy canes. Now we're coming into the gold and silver aisle. I once had a tree decorated in all gold. I loved it, but I only loved it for just that 1 year. I don't know what it was. I just loved it for that 1 year. So if you're looking for something absolutely sensational, a gold Christmas tree looks phenomenal. It does. It looks phenomenal. It makes it feel like your whole house is lit up from a gold Christmas tree. It does. It is fabulous, but it was a bit much. So if you're going to do gold, either go all the way or just elements of gold. Just elements of gold. And also they had the champagne gold. Look at this. It's like a champagne pink rose gold. That is very beautiful as well. That I would was extremely big this year. I could imagine having a disco Christmas tree. I could imagine having a disco Christmas tree because if you put these balls on the tree, your lights are going to reflect from them, and it would be like being at a disco. It would be like being at a disco. That's how amazing it would look. I do like the idea of silver, but I'm tending to go more toward the traditional this year. I think I'm going to stick with the red and the green and bring in some natural elements. Now, the other day when I was at Marshall's, I actually got a Santa Claus blanket. It has all Santa Clauses on it, but they have lots of blankets here, and they are soft. They are soft blankets. They are very soft. But as I'm walking down the aisles, look at all the different things that they have. I did not see these last year. I did not see a pig. I did not see this pig last year. It is a flying pig. You could get a flying pig for Christmas, and if you can get a flying pig for Christmas, you can get anything for Christmas. You could absolutely get anything you wanted for Christmas. But I saw these louses, and they light up. Look at that, they light up. They are so pretty for a decoration on a tabletop. This one is awfully big. It was big. Look how big this is. I love that idea. I could put that on the console behind a couch or by a wall. I think that is a great idea. Now, this little cabin, it did not light up. I think it's supposed to light up, but it was not lighting up. I think batteries needed to be added into it. But I did love it. And look at all the little trees that they have. And they also have snow globes. Look at the snow globes. Now, the only reason that I don't get snow globes is because the water eventually evaporates in them. So, I mean, they might be good for a couple years, but after that, the water starts evaporating. That is the only reason I don't get a snow globe. But I did like this. This is a very beautiful scene. Look at that. I was on a farm the other day and I was pumpkin picking. I would love to live on a farm. I would not like to actually work on a farm, but I'd love to live on a farm. Now, they had this little TV, and it went around and it played a Christmas song. It played a Christmas song as the train went around. I don't think it was I Wish You a Merry Christmas, but it was a Christmas song. It definitely was a Christmas song. But look at all the other decorations they have. Look at the trees. They have them in pink and they have them in green. Like I said, I like the pink. I like the pink for Christmas. I do. Now, I wasn't exactly sure what these were. I thought they were buttons at first. But I think they're little ornaments that you can hang on the tree. And they had llamas. Can you imagine a tree full of llamas? A tree full of llamas would be absolutely amazing. I love the idea of a tree full of llamas. I do. I think that would be a great look, especially for me. I love llamas. I do. A long time ago, my channel used to be called Hot Llamas. It did. I don't know why. It's just I liked llamas. That's a little fun fact. A long time ago. Yeah, like 4 years ago, I think. Yeah. But we come to the little gnome aisle, and some of them are not that little. Look at the little Christmas boots. I like the little is the best aisle they have. I love this aisle. I love the idea of a Grinch Christmas because I remember watching The Grinch when I was a kid. Like in the 70s, I remember watching The Grinch and how the Grinch's heart grew because of his love for community and for Christmas. But they have Grinch hot sauce. They have Grinch hot sauce, which I'm not sure how it would taste. They have a Grinch crock pot. I thought I didn't need a Hello Kitty crock pot. I need a Grinch crock pot. But they also have a Grinch whoopee cushion. I think this is going